And we're live! Welcome everyone, welcome back to the stream. How is everyone today? Also, hi chumps. Or Claudia, I keep forgetting that you changed that you changed your name here. So I keep going chums, but it's not chums. But yeah, how are you? Since I last spoke to you like a few hours ago. I hope you're doing good. I hope everyone is doing okay, doing very good. I hope everyone had a good week. I know I took last week off. I was trying to get... Okay, I'm gonna rant about this. I know I already ranted about this on my Twitch channel, but I just feel like I have to rant about this on here. I took the the week off yesterday. What? No, I took the week off last week. Hi, Hillary. Hi. How are you? I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing okay. But yeah, technically, I took the week off last week because I was like, oh, I have a big video that I'm editing, and I have a lot of work, so I'm gonna take the week off, try and catch up with work, gonna try and get this video edited so I can release it, because it's a very exciting video and there's a lot of people that might be waiting for this video. So I filmed a movie commentary on The School for Good and Evil with Claudia, who's in chat right now. She also goes by Mia on my channel, just in case that is confusing. She goes by 3 different names. Claudia, Chums, and Mia. That's the same person. Just for clarification. And yeah, we filmed the movie commentary. It was really fun, really cool, and I had about 4 hours of raw footage, and I edited, and it was all done. It's like the final was like 1 hour and 20 or something, and it was awesome. It was great. I was like proud of it. I go to upload it to YouTube, automatically banned everywhere in the world, everywhere. Like if it was like a copyright claim, but it would still be available on the other countries, like everywhere, I would be fine. Like, I don't care about copyright claims because I don't make any money either way. So I don't care if I have a copyright claim, right? The problem was that it got banned everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. So I was like, well, shit, what do I do about this? And YouTube has the little thing where it says like the clip that's problematic in the video, and it has a little like software that lets you edit, like cut out that little piece on YouTube. And I was like, okay, I looked at the piece, like the scene that was getting clipped, and I was like, this is fine, I'll just cut it. It'll be a very weird cut in the middle of the video. I'll just put in the description saying that this happened. So I cut it. It takes 12 hours to do the editing on YouTube. And at this point I was like losing my mind. I was like, this video was meant to come out on Monday, and it was Monday already, and it still hadn't cut the scene. And then it cuts the scene, and it tells me, oh, there's another scene that's problematic that you're gonna have to cut. And I was like, okay, so 12 more hours then to cut this. And I was so upset. And I've done like 3 or 4 iterations of this video by now, because I searched everywhere, and this is like what I want to talk about, like with everyone, because I want to see what you guys prefer. But I searched how to not get a copyright claim on movie commentaries, like movie reactions and stuff, and most of the people say like just don't include the sound from the movie, like just have the sound from you speaking instead of having the sound of the movie. And I've been trying to mute the movie, but I recorded it in a very weird way. I am still new to this, so I should have done it in a different way. But technically, when Claudio speaks, like it's the same audio of like the same track where the movie is playing. So whenever, like, even if I muted the entire movie track, whenever Claudia speaks, I have to turn it on, because otherwise you won't hear Claudia. So yeah, that is weird. Also, having a movie completely muted, it's kind of rubbish to me. And there's a lot of people who do movie commentaries who don't have to do that. And yeah, it's just, I don't know what to do about it. I was thinking maybe I could like change the pitch in the movie, and that could help. So we would have like the movie with a very like high pitch or something. But I am not sure if that's good. So what I'm doing right now is I looked at like a guy who just does movie commentaries on YouTube. His name is Dylan Is in Trouble, and he's like one of my bigger inspirations for movie commentaries, just because I really like the way he edits. So yesterday I looked at one of his newest videos, and I just like dissected it, and I looked at like exactly how he edits it to try and figure out. And I think my problem is he does mute a few parts of the movie, so I think I'm gonna do that. And he makes the videos much shorter, so it's like around 40-minute stops. And I think I'm gonna try and make the video smaller, just because it is 1 hour and 20, and that might be contributing to the copyright claim. So yeah, I'm not sure like what you would prefer. I have the video like ready to go, like the 1 hour and 20 video version. I have it ready to go on my Patreon. So I have it for free on Patreon. I just haven't like made it public yet because I was waiting to release the actual commentary on YouTube, and then I could be like, oh, this is like the short version. If you want to see the bigger version, you can go to my Patreon for free, like it's there. But I don't know if you would like me to make the video public now on Patreon so you can see it right away, and then just when it comes out, like the shorter version, it'll be out, I suppose. I'm gonna try and get it done by next Monday maximum. But let me know if you'd like me to release the 1 hour and 20 on Patreon now, and I'll put the link in chat and everything, and you can go see it after stream. Don't leave my stream, please. I don't want to be alone. But after stream, or tomorrow, or whenever you want to see it. But yeah, let me know if you'd like to have the link to that now, or if you'd rather wait until I release the short movie commentary and have the link to Patreon there. Like, what would you like better? And what else? I was gonna say something else. Oh, if this last edit that I'm doing for this video doesn't work and I still get copyright claimed everywhere in the world, I think I'll probably have to film a video being like everything that was wrong with The School for Good and Evil or something, and at the beginning be like, oh, I did a movie commentary but it's blocked everywhere, so if you want to see that you have to go to Patreon, like something like that. I don't know. That's like my last resort, and I really don't want to do that because I really want to have the movie commentary up on my YouTube, but it really depends on like copyright and everything. So you let me know what you would prefer. If you would like me to give you the Patreon link, I can give you the Patreon link either way. The video isn't public at the moment, so you can just tell me and I'll make it public so you can see it. Do I even know what my Patreon is? Wait a second. I don't know if I know what my Patreon is. I think it's Patreon. Oh, oops. I think it's Patreon / The Remaining Wallflower. Pretty sure. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, I can just put this link in chat either way, and so you'll have it. And then I'll, if you want me to make it public today, I'll make it public. I should join your Patreon soon. It's okay. So far, I only have oh, okay, there you go. That's the link. I legitimately only made this Patreon just so I could have the movie commentary up. I'm not like, please don't pay for it, and like don't pay to join it right now. Like, I have a tier up, but I just made it in a rush because you can't launch a Patreon page without having a tier at least. So don't like pay for anything. I don't want you to pay for anything right now because I'm probably not gonna be releasing too much content on Patreon at the moment. I made that out of pure like panic. I was like, well, at least they'll have Patreon and they'll be able to see it there, but I'll release like the movie commentary on there will be free. Like, you won't need to pay for anything. And like, I did plan on making a Patreon with like paid content in the future, but it would be like in the future, and I would probably release like full movie commentary, so like the unedited version, so you would get like the 4 hour long if you wanted to see that, like the entire thing without me having to edit it. And I'll probably release some notes from videos and stuff, but I'm not gonna do that now, so please don't pay for anything. I will release everything for free. But yeah, that's the link on chat. If you want to join Patreon, if you want to see my Patreon and stuff. And I'll probably, I don't know, like by maximum, I say by maximum, but it really depends on what YouTube tells me. Like, hopefully on Monday the video will be out. If it's not out, I'll just release it on Patreon either way, and I'll make another video for YouTube being like, this is the situation, and you can go on Patreon if you want. And yeah, I think that is all I have to say about that video. I'm a little bit stressed about it. I legitimately had nightmares tonight about the video. Like, I remember waking up like from this dream of where I was just like thinking where I had to edit. I was like, oh, I can cut out that bit, maybe that'll help. What if I cut this bit? Maybe that will help. So it's bad. But I'm trying not to stress too much anymore over it. Oh my god. Well, today's reading sprint, I'm gonna be reading this. I started this, I think I started this in the beginning of November, but I don't actually remember when. I think I started this on like Wednesday last week, maybe? So it's Caraval by, what's her name? Stephanie Garber. Yeah. So that's what I'm gonna be reading. I've read 70 something pages, 76 pages so far, and it's pretty cool. I'm liking it. I think I'm recording a reading vlog for this because a lot of people that are around me like love this book. Like, my cousin loves this book, I have a friend who loves this book, and I thought it would be fun for those people if I did a reading vlog just solely for this book with spoilers. Like, you will have spoilers where I'm just giving like my first reactions to everything, and yeah, I'm excited. I think it will be fun. It'll be very fun. So this is what I'm gonna be reading. What are you guys gonna be reading today, depending what your time is. For me it's tonight. And we'll be starting in like 2 minutes. Oh my god, that is too... Oh, that is too hot. Nope. I just burnt my entire tongue. That was not fun. If you're having tea, please be careful. I'll be reading A Broken Blade by Melissa Blair. Ooh. As always, I don't know what book that is, so I'm gonna go search it. I'm gonna go open Goodreads and see what it is about. A Broken Blade. Oh my god, the cover is beautiful. So cool. Kira is a killer. As the king's blade, she is the most talented spy in the kingdom. Ooh, that's so cool. And the king's favored assassin. When a mysterious figure called the Shadow starts making moves against the crown, Kira is forced to hunt the masked menace down. She crosses into the magical lands of the Fae, trying to discern if her enemy is mortal, elf, or a halfling like her. Oh, a halfling. Ooh. Wait, what does it say? But the Faeland is not what it seems, and neither is the Shadow. Kira is shocked by what she discovers and can help but wonder who her enemy truly is. That's really cool. That sounds really awesome. Really, really cool. Oh, I followed this girl that's she's very big on TikTok. She's called Kate Jacobs. I suppose that's her name. I think she has another name on TikTok. I don't know if this is gonna show. I don't know if you can tell who that person is. Oh, there you go. That person. And she gave it 5 stars. So it's probably really good. I hope you're liking it. Alright, let's oh my god, I always get my mom is so cute sometimes. Like, whenever I start these streams, I post on my Insta stories that I'm doing the sprints, and my mom, I always get a notification from my mom being like, that she put a little heart, like she reacted to the post in a way, like sometimes it's a little like smiley face with hearts on the eyes. Oh my god. So cute. Okay, it's time for the first sprint. Oh, I need to actually change this to the right screen. Let me not leak anything. There we go. I will talk to you in half an hour. Yes, have a good sprint, everyone. Here we're back. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to the stream. How was everyone's reading sprint? I hope it was good. I read a little bit over a chapter, and I've been actually annotating, like far more than I usually do. Because I usually never use tabs, because I'm lazy. I'm too lazy to assign colors to tabs. But I've been using tabs. I mean, I don't know if you can see them. There you go. I've used 3 tabs. I also I've been trying to keep in mind everything that I've read and all of my theories, so that when I record a clip for the reading vlog, I don't forget. Because I think what's funny about reading vlogs where you are reading a book for the first time is you giving your theories on what is going to happen, and either being completely wrong by the end or being so right. So I've been doing that, and I'm hoping to see how it ends up. So I just written down my theories on the end of the chapter, so I didn't forget them. And yeah, just been doing lots of notes so I don't forget what I'm thinking along the way. Hi Mia, hi. How was what are you reading actually? Because now that you finished Wayward Son, and you also finished that book that you were reading a while ago. What was it called? The second one on A Court of Thorns and Roses, wasn't it? So what are you reading right now? I don't think I actually know. What are you reading? Is it oh wait, are you reading Alberto? Completely forgot you had to read that actually. So I'm guessing you're probably reading that. If you are, how are you finding him? Oh, Shatter Me. Oh, okay. That's good. Isn't that the series with the eye thing? The covers are all eyes? I feel like that's... I could be completely wrong on this. Let me see if I'm right. Ooh. Shatter Me. Oh, it's not the one with the eyes. What is the one that has eyes? Oh no, it is the one. What the hell? Wait a second. I've read a bunch between those two that you said. Wait, you have? Oh, between Wayward Son and A Court of Thorns and Roses. Yeah, I would assume so. Can you explain to me, Mia, since you're the one that's reading this, why is the first cover of Shatter Me this girl? Wait, is it gonna focus? Do I need to show it on my computer? You can kind of tell. It's this woman. Why is the first cover that woman and then the others are just eyes? I'm confused. What happened? Why did they change it? I mean, to be fair, the eyes are better. But... what? I'll need to leave in 10 minutes for a scheduled workout. I'll leave the stream on though. That's okay, that's completely okay. Thank you so much for coming to my stream. I really appreciate it. And I hope you have an incredible workout. Although, I don't really like working out, so... props to you, honestly, for being fit. I cannot... I don't think I've worked out in 4 months. That's on me. I should be holding myself accountable. It's different editions. Oh, there's also one with an eye for the first. Okay, yeah, that would be very annoying. Can you imagine if only the first one was with the lady and the rest of them were all eyes? That collection, especially if it's a good series, and then that's just what your books look like on your bookshelves. That would be so annoying. It would look so annoying. So I'm glad that there's a first edition with the eye. I wonder if the people who got the first edition with the woman and then got the next editions, if they change it between the first book and the other ones, if that was when they had the design change. And if there's like people out there who have the first version with with the woman, and then all of the rest are eyes. Like, that must be so upsetting. Oh my god, I just realized that this chat on Streamlabs takes so much longer to update. Like, it just now got the message, but I had already read it. The only way I stick to it is my personal trainer, and I usually live just down the road. Otherwise, I wouldn't work out either. Yeah, that sounds about right. Honestly, I think the only time I ever stuck to a workout was there's like this girl on YouTube that does yoga sessions. I think she's called Adrian Yoga with Adrian or something. And she had like a month challenge where you would do yoga for like beginners. For like, you would do sessions every day for a month. And that was the only time I stuck to exercising every day. And I think I only lasted about 2 weeks. And then I was like, yeah, I'm done with this. I can't do this anymore. Oh my god. I've discovered these guys. They are on TikTok. That's where I found them. They're called the Workout Marshals, I think. And it's like this guy with 2 girls, and they do like dance routines to a bunch of popular songs, and it's kind of like Zumba class. And I thought the other day that they probably have a YouTube channel where they do these, because all I see on TikTok is like little clips from them dancing, or like clips of funny moments from the live streams and everything. And I was like, I should probably look them up on YouTube. So I did, and they have a bunch of like very short workout videos, like 3 minutes, 4 minutes. And I'm thinking that I'm gonna try and do that, like not every day, God no, like maybe once a week or something. I'll put up like 3 songs, and that'll be my workout for the week. Because I have realized that I am so unfit. I have to like breathe almost every single word that I say, because I am that unfit, which is really bad. It's really embarrassing that I am that unfit. But to be fair, I don't really do much in the UK. Like in Portugal, my house has 2 floors, so at least I walk the stairs back and forth like a bunch of times a day, because I have to go to the kitchen or something. Here, I don't have stairs. And the house is super small, so like everything is close together, so I don't do much walking. And I'm the type of person that stays like 2 weeks at home without going out, and then I'm like, oh wait, I haven't left my house in 2 weeks. I should probably do that, you know, I should probably leave my house at some point. And that is when I leave and I walk. Like I usually go and like see a museum or something. But other than that, it's really bad. Really bad. I'm sure my doctor like would be very upset with me if she heard me say all of these things right now. She would probably be very pissed. And that's why we're not gonna tell her, okay? We're gonna all hold hands, okay? And we're not gonna tell my doctor that I don't exercise. Alright? No one snitch on me. She doesn't need to know. Well, she does, but she doesn't, you know? She does, but she doesn't. Oh, I have an important picture to show. Important picture to share. I did a face call with my mom recently, and I got to take some screenshots of my dog, and she looks really cute. So I'm gonna share with you the cuteness. Where is it? Let me find it first. Where is it? Where are the screenshots? Okay, I'll just go on all media. That works. That works. She's so cute. Okay, I'm gonna send this to myself so I can open it on stream. And I'm not gonna leak anything. I can do this. I'm a snitch. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. I already have enough problems to tell her about. This doesn't need to be another one. I'm gonna go to my like routine appointment and I'm gonna be like, yeah, so my memory is shit. My lungs, shit. I also don't work out. Like, imagine if I just added that. She would be like, I wonder why your lungs are bad. I wonder. I will. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Wait, what? Where did I put the picture? I'm confused. Where did it go? Oh, I did copy instead of saving the picture. I'm a dummy. Your streamer's a dummy. Absolute idiot. But we already knew that. Okay. Where is it? You've actually already seen this picture, Mia, because I sent you everything beforehand. Oh my god, she's huge. She's huge. Look at her little face. Look at her little cute puppy face. She's so adorable. I love her. She never looks at the camera, right? And she was acting up. She was acting up on this video call. She was like she was doing everything in her power to get a little like thing that she had on her head. Like, my mom put one of those. It wasn't a ribbon or like a bow or anything. It was like a little clip-on like thing. I don't know the name of it, but she had a little thingy on her head, making her look very pretty. And she was acting up. She was like, I will not have this on my head any further. You took me to the beach with this thing on my head. That's enough. I will not look pretty any longer. So she was just like rolling around the sofa trying to get it off her head. And as you can see on the picture, she got it off her head because she doesn't have it there. And she knew that she'd messed up, because while she was doing this, both me and my mom were like, Jade, how dare you do that to yourself? How dare you make yourself look ugly? How dare you destroy my heart? Like, my mom was like, how dare you destroy my hard work? Do you know how long it took me to get that on your head? So she knew she had messed up, you know, because that's why she was looking at the camera directly, because my mom was like legit holding the phone to her face. And my dog, usually when you hold the phone to her face, she will look away. She doesn't like getting her picture taken. Like, she knows if you're taking a picture. She knows, like, if the phone is facing her way, but you're just like scrolling on I don't know, like Twitter or something, she'll know that you're not taking a picture of her, so she will look at you and look directly at the phone. But if you're taking a picture, she will look the other way. But because she knew she'd messed up, she was like, okay, I'm gonna behave. Maybe if I look at the camera and she takes cute pictures of me, she won't be mad any longer. And like, honestly, can you blame her? With that face, you know? Because I forgave all of her sins as soon as I saw that cute face. And you really cannot blame her for that. Oh, she's so old. Absolutely old dog. She's I was talking about this with my mother, but I was thinking about getting one of those baby wraps. Like, it's like, I don't know the name of it. It's not the thing where you put the dog facing like forwards on here. It's like the thing where it's like a little like a big blanket that it's used for babies mostly, where they put like the baby facing you, and they wrap it around yourself with like a blanket or whatever it is, like a wraparound thing. I was thinking of getting one of those for her, because she's got to that age where she's very clingy, like super clingy. She always wants to be on the lap, and she always wants to have cuddles. Like, if she doesn't, she will cry. She's gotten to that age. Like, she didn't used to be like this when she was younger. She was like very independent, and she was like, I don't care, like, you can give me cuddles, but at the end of the day, I don't care. I do whatever I want. I'm gonna go nap on my own bed. I'm gonna go play. I'm gonna go hide bones around the house. but now she just wants cuddles. She just wants to be pet all the time. And it's kind of sad when you don't. I mean, how can you say no to that, you know? But obviously when I'm back home, like, she always comes to me because usually I'm the only person that spends the most time at home. Like, my parents are out working and everything, so I'm the person that's the most time at home. And she will always ask me to like pet her or cuddle her or anything. And I usually I'm always working, right? I'm always doing something, either on my computer or something. And it's very hard to hold her for a long period of time, because usually what I do is I rest her on my leg. Like I how do I say this? Like I put her down sideways, like on her side and on my leg, and she uses my leg as like a little pillow. But because like I have to have my leg in like this position, right? Like bent. My leg has to be bent. So it's very uncomfortable after a while because I will get cramps. And I can't hold her on my arms because I'm working and I need both my arms free. Oh, also another bad thing of having her on my leg, I just remembered, is because she's so small, she stays underneath my desk. I just roll my chair all the way and she's like on my leg and she's under the desk. And she sometimes wakes up, like she's sleeping very well, but then every like 10 minutes or something, like after she's been sleeping for hours, every 10 minutes she will wake up just to look at you, just to make sure that you're still there, you know, because God forbid you like left her alone. So she will wake up from 10 to 10 minutes to just check that you're there. But because she's underneath my desk, I can't time it, obviously. So every time she wakes up, she just knocks with her head on the desk. And honestly, that cannot be good for her. Like, she's already a dumbass, but I'm pretty sure doing that, the amount of times she's done it, is what's caused her to become even you know, dumber. She's lost brain cells doing that. So I need to find a solution. And I think those baby wrap things are the perfect solution. I don't know if they sell those for dogs, but you know, I'm gonna try and find one. If not, I'll just buy a baby one. I'm sure she can fit in it. She's like small enough for it. So I'll just yeah, I think the plan is I put her like here and I wrap her and I put like a little pad so in case she pees, and she'll just sleep there, and both my arms are free and both my legs are free. What do we think of that idea? Does it sound like a good idea? Does it sound like my dog is spoiled? I mean, to be fair, she is spoiled, but look at her. Okay? Can you blame me for spoiling this? Like, this is I was gonna say a 14-year-old. She's not 14 yet, but this is how old is she? I don't actually know. A 13-year-old, yeah. That's how old she is. She's a 13-year-old that still looks like a baby. So, can you blame me? Best idea ever? Okay, awesome, great. That's all I needed. I'm also gonna buy... I think you're gonna love this. There's, you know those hats that old men wear in Portugal? Like, all the grandpas use these hats, like the little, like, boinish, I don't know the name. And it's like baker boy hats, almost. But like a Alentejo version. You know those hats? Like, I'm sure your granddads also wore them at some point. My oh my god, I can't speak. My granddad always wears it. And like, my granddad comes for lunch every Sunday at my house, because he's lonely and he's old. So he comes for lunch every Sunday. And he wears those little hats so many times. Like, I don't know, like, pretty much every time he comes to my house, he has that little hat. And I found a miniature version of that for dogs. I found it on the, what's it called? Pets at Home. I think it's called Pets at Home here in the UK. It's like a pet store. And they have a little tiny hat just like that for dogs. And I think it's still a little bit big for her, but I think it will fit her somewhat. So, I was thinking, for Christmas, as a Christmas present, I was gonna get, and I think I'm still gonna do it, I'm gonna get that hat and I'm gonna take it with me back to Portugal, and I'm gonna take some pictures with her and my grandpa. Wearing, both of them wearing the little hat, and it'll be so cute. It'll be adorable. I'm so excited for it. I think it'll be awesome. We could do like a photo shoot. I'm taking my camera this time, so we could do a whole photo shoot for it, and it'll be so good. Imagine I just sit them both in front of my green screen back at home. Oh my god. What if I do it? Oh my god, I just had the best idea ever. What if I do that as soon as I get to Portugal? So I'm going back to Portugal in the beginning of December. So I'm gonna have time before Christmas. And I'm thinking, what if I... wait, what day do I fly back? I'm not gonna say the day on stream just because, but I can say what day of the week it is. And that's what I'm gonna check right now. Oh, it's a Wednesday. Oh, it's a Wednesday. Oh. Well, you're gonna know what day I fly back to Portugal, because there won't be a stream, I guess, unless I get back home in time, but I don't think I will. Or will I? I don't know. I don't remember what time my flight is, so maybe I'll be back home in time, maybe I won't be back home in time, we'll see. But you'll probably know because I won't stream on that day. But yeah, so it's a Wednesday, so I'll see my grandpa on Sunday, and that will be still very like before Christmas. So what if I do a photo shoot? I do a photo shoot with my dog and my grandpa on Sunday, like right after I get there. I sit them both in front of my green screen. I take a bunch of photos, like imagine my old grandpa, with the little hat, holding my old dog with their little hat in front of the green screen, and I green screen the green screen. I add like I Photoshop on the green screen like Christmas stuff, like Christmas, I don't know, like Christmas imagery, and I transform it into a postcard, and it's a Christmas postcard, and that's what we sent this year for the family. We never sent postcards for Christmas. Like I know that's very common in America, and I don't know if it's common in the UK. I think it's common in America to do that, send like postcards for Christmas for the family. We don't do that in Portugal, at least I don't do that in my family. I don't know if it's common on the rest of Portugal, but we usually don't do that. But I would do it this year, just because. Can you imagine? It would be so adorable. I'm actually so excited for it. I'm gonna do that, it's gonna be awesome. And I have oh my god, I have a Christmas hat that almost fits her. Almost. It's kind of big, but I've taken pictures with that hat before. I'm gonna get those pictures so you can see them, because those pictures are incredible. Let me check. I think it's on her Instagram. I'm pretty sure it's on my dog's Instagram. Where is it? Jad. Wait, I don't know my dog's handle. I don't know her handle. What's her handle? Wait. I'm dummy. I don't remember my dog's handle. To be fair, I don't use this account as much as I should. Oh, Jade, the Tiny Yorkie. Here she is. Found her. She's so cute. Where are those pictures? I remember those pictures were so fun to take. Is this it? I think it's these. Oh, I forgot how funny these were. Okay, let me show you this. Look at her. Look. So this is the Christmas hat that I have for her. It's kind of big. Like I had to hold her face up because she kept looking down. She wouldn't look at me. Look at it. But now imagine that. Besides taking pictures with like the old grandpa hat, I would take pictures of them both wearing Christmas hats. It would be be so cool. It would be so cute. I can't get over that. I think that might be my best idea yet. And I keep thinking, like, what do I give my grandpa for Christmas? That is gonna be his present. That will be my grandpa's Christmas present. Is pictures with my dog. Professionally taken pictures with my dog. Oh, I love it. I actually love it. Alright. Now that I've ranted about this, oh, I can take my dog out of the picture again. Out of the scene. She's gone. Gone forever. Gone but never forgotten. Okay, I think it's time for us. We are way over time because I got excited with this idea, okay? I got very excited about this. But I think it's time for us to do the next sprint. So we're gonna do that now. And I'll speak to you in half an hour. Let me just put this on the right page. There we go. I always forget what the right button is for this. It's this. It's this one. All right. I'll see you. I'll not see you. I'll talk to you in half. In half an hour? Yes. welcome everyone. How was your final sprint? Was it good? Oh, Justin! I need to seriously grab my book for one of these streams. Yeah, that would work best usually. Welcome to the stream. I don't know if you're still here, but if you are, welcome, 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 and happy anniversary. It's kind of cool that I actually managed to catch when the anniversary was, because I was making dinner and I was like, oh, or like the day we met must be like very close, because I remember it was in the beginning of November. So let me just check Discord just to see like when it was, just so I'm prepared. And in my brain I was thinking, oh, it probably already passed. I must have missed it. And then I scrolled all the way back to the welcome, like to the welcome page where the people land, and there it was, Justin, on the 9th of November 2021. So exactly 1 year ago. That was such a nice catch. So happy 1 year. Do you feel old yet? We've known each other for a whole year. I can't believe it. It feels like it's been, I was gonna say not that much time, but honestly it feels like it's been longer. I feel like I've known you for longer than that. But it's still pretty cool that it's been a year. Very, very cool. Well, I have read, I don't even know how much I read this print. I think I read around a chapter, and yeah, stuff like it's starting to stuff is starting to happen. What? Like the action is starting to pick up, I think. They've just, oh, I was about to give spoilers. I will not do that. I will not do that. I keep forgetting that you can't know the spoilers from this. But yeah, stuff are starting to happen. Things are starting to happen, which is cool. And I think I was gonna put on Goodreads where I was, because I wanted to see what percentage I was in this book, because I must be like 10% now. I'm pretty sure. So I'm gonna update it with you. Wait, should I update it on here so you can all see it? Or would that be bad? Wait, I'm not sure. Am I gonna expose anything that I shouldn't? I don't think I will. Let me check. Yeah, no, this is fine. Okay, I'll update to the live with you. Google. There we go. So here we go. Let's update my progress. And I've read, oh wait, I'm 25%. Maths. I'm on page 103. That is, yep, 25%. Oh my god, I'm so good at maths. Let's go. That was I say as if that was a hard equation to make. Still, I'm proud of that. I'm very proud. It's very easy to read. Now that I'm thinking about it, this book is it's a very easy read. Like I've only sat down to read it twice. Did you hear that on the song? That was so funny. At first it just talked out of nowhere. I'm only what was I saying? I got distracted. Oh, I've only sat down to read this book twice, and I'm already a fourth of the way, which is like, I feel like if I put it in my mind and I just sat down for like 3 hours or something, I could probably finish this. I mean, maybe 3 hours is being generous. I think 3 hours might be too much. Might be too little. I mean, not too much, too little. But still, it's pretty cool. It's like, I was kind of worried because it's fantasy. It's like high fantasy. Is that what it's called? Like high fantasy? It's like super fantasy. It's not just light-hearted fantasy. It's the actual fantasy. And I gotta, there's a thing, like I can't exactly picture stuff too well in my mind. Like I know there's people who can see like full-on images of everything very clearly. I can see some images, but in my brain they're like very faded, and they're very like, everything is very dark. Like, and I have to like really concentrate very hard to see a picture. in my mind. So fantasy books, like especially like high fantasy, if that's the word for it, high fantasy becomes more difficult for me because it's like stuff that doesn't exist. So for me to imagine it in my mind is more difficult than just stuff in the normal setting. And I think that's why I like reading graphic novels so much. It's not just the fact that it's hot, it's art. Like, you know, you have drawings and stuff, and you can actually look at beautiful art. I'm thinking of stuff like Bloom. Bloom has really beautiful art, and I like that it's all done in blue tones. But I think what attracts me the most about graphic novels is that I don't have to try too hard to imagine what I'm reading, because I can just see it right away. I think that's why I like graphic novels so much. And usually for me, reading, like, it's easier for me to imagine stuff. If it's a book that takes place in the real world, or if it's like a book that takes place, if it's a fantasy world, then it needs to be a fantasy world that I know very well. Like, for example, A School for Good and Evil, because I've read it 3 times now, it's very easy for me to picture it, because I've read it so much. And stuff like Harry Potter, for example. I don't really read the Harry Potter books, but I read a lot of fan fiction. A lot of Harry Potter fan fiction. And it's easy for me to picture it because of the movies. I don't know if that makes sense or if there's anyone else here that feels the same way, but that is how I feel about stuff. So yeah. Yes. But I'm liking it. It's taking me a little bit longer in that sense. Like, sometimes I have to reread a sentence twice so I actually understand what is happening. Like, not understand what is happening, more like picture what is happening. But despite that, it's a very easy read, which is good. Foreshadowing. Yes, that is the word. Oh my god, thank you. I kept sending messages to Claudia during the sprints, because I read a thing that was like very much foreshadowing, and I couldn't remember that damn word. I was just like, in my head I was like, red herring, it's not red herring. Prophecy, it's not prophecy. So I kept sending her messages being like, please, what is the word that describes this? Help. And I just received the message. Yes, it's foreshadowing. Thank you so much. My god, I kid you not, I stopped reading for like 5 minutes just to think of that word. It wasn't coming to mind. I'm gonna go back now and write that on my book. Where was it? I know I marked the place. Oh, here it is. Oh. Done. Thank you so much. Like, I even went on Google and I searched for it, but I didn't know how to search for that word. Like, I think I wrote like red herring, other words, and I think I wrote words to describe action in books, but it was only giving me plot, and that was not it. It was not the plot. It was the foreshadowing. So thank you, Claudia, for that. Thank you so much. Yeah, I feel like every time I want to use that word, I always forget it, and I always go to you to ask for the word. So at this point, you're like the person in my life that tells me that word so I don't forget it. Oh my god. Absolute menace of a word. Okay, well, I think it's time for us to end stream. But thank you so much for coming. And I will be doing a movie night tomorrow on Discord. We're gonna be watching Do Revenge, which is a movie that's on Netflix right now. It's with, I was gonna say Camila Cabello, but that's not the person. What's her name? Camila Mendes? I don't know how they say her name in English, but Camila Mendes, because she's Brazilian, the girlie from Riverdale, and with Maya Hawke, which is the girl from Stranger Things, Robin. She plays Robin in Stranger Things. So that's what we're gonna be watching tomorrow. And then I'll be live on Friday on Twitch as always. I'll be playing some Friends SMP. Remember a few years ago when I kept asking you the name of that one Disney movie? Yeah, it's huge foreshadowing. What was the Disney movie? I don't remember. I don't remember. What was it? What was the Disney movie you kept asking? Was it Frozen? Wait, was it Moana? No, I'm trying to think. A few years ago. Was it Tangled? What was it? Oh my god. Wait, before I end stream, I need to know what movie it was. Otherwise, this is gonna... it's gonna stay in my head for the rest of the evening. What was the movie you kept asking? Wait, you don't remember the name, do you? Do you remember the name of the movie? It would be so funny if you didn't. It would full on come like full circle. It would be incredible. Some movie with a popular girl and a nerd. It was a Disney Channel. Oh, Geek Charming. Right. Geek Charming. Yeah, I love that movie so much. That movie is incredible. Absolutely amazing movie. If only the guy... And you know, I learned the thing about that movie that's really upsetting. So the couple in that movie actually dated in real life, but the guy was very abusive and actually like treated... What's the name of the actress? Wait, she's a very famous actress. She's from Modern Family. Oh my god. Is she called Haley or something? No, wait, that's her name in the series. What's her name? God damn it. Modern Family. Sarah Hyland. That's the one. Sarah Hyland. Like he traumatized Sarah Hyland to a point where I think she had to go to court about it. Which is really sad and really upsetting to think about. I don't think, after I saw that, I don't think I can look at the movie the same way. There's just no way I can look at that movie the same. And it's so sad because that's such a good movie as well. It's the same thing with Lemonade Mouth. Like the guy, oh, what's his name? Adam Hicks. The guy that actually, it was the guy that you always did like the solo on the song The Terminate. You always knew that rap that he did. It was Wen. I think his name was Wen on Lemonade Mouth. That guy went to jail for, I don't even know what it was for, like guns or something. He's now out of jail, but he went to jail for a while. Which is also another thing, like I look at the movie and I'm like, you were such an angel in this movie. You were like one of the best characters in this movie. And you went to jail? How dare you? How dare you ruin my childhood, honestly. And the same goes for like the Geek Charming thing. So upsetting. We just gotta separate the actors from the characters, I suppose. But it's kind of difficult sometimes to do that. Now he's making TikToks. I know! I saw that! That's so funny! I got that TikTok. Actually, didn't he duet someone? Or like Stitch? I think it was a Stitch with someone. And someone was like, oh, do you know where like this person from Lemonade Mouth is now, because he's on jail? And then he like stitched it and he was like, well, I guess he spent the entire time in jail making music and he's gonna start releasing it very soon. And I was like, oh my god, please stop. Please don't. I mean, honestly, I don't remember what he did to go to jail, but if it's not too bad, I shouldn't say this. I was gonna say if it's not too bad, maybe I'll listen to the music that he puts out, because he was kind of sick in The Terminate. You know, he was kind of good. But I don't remember what. If it's a bad thing, wait, I'm gonna search. Why did Adam Hicks? Oh my god, I don't know how to write Adam Hicks. Wow. Wait, go to jail, yes. Why? Committing several armed robberies. I know it had something to do with guns. Okay, he committed several armed robberies. Did he actually kill someone? Adam, 28, was arrested for armed robbery in 2018 after allegedly robbing and attempting to rob several victims with his girlfriend, fellow actress Denny Tambuhu, in the Burbank, California area. What the fuck? These people, young child actors, man. The majority of them always go through something so bad. Oh my god. Anyways, and with that, I'm gonna be ending stream, and I'll see you tomorrow for movie night on Discord, or Friday for Friends SMP. And yeah, I'll see you. Have a nice evening, everyone, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your week.